Some cities don't just exist in time, they carry it.
In 2026, Africa's most historic cities are not only preserving the past,
they're reinventing the future, from ancient capitals to living heritage hubs. These are 10 African cities where history is still alive. Africa's cities are not frozen monuments.
They are living archives shaped by empires, faiths, trade, resistance, and rebirth. In 2026, historic African cities are experiencing renewed global interest not as relics, but as cultural powerhouses blending heritage with modern life.
This list is not ranked by popularity, but by historical depth, cultural continuity, and present-day relevance. Number 10. Stone Town, Zanzibar, Tanzania. Stone Town is a crossroads of Africa, Arabia, India, and Europe. It is a city woven from monsoon winds and maritime trade, a labyrinth of narrow alleyways where every carved door tells a story of the family that lived behind it.
A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it reflects centuries of Swahili culture, Islamic scholarship, and Indian Ocean trade.
Its architecture is a stunning fusion. Omani-style balconies overhang bustling streets, Indian-inspired filigree decorates window frames, and the foundational structure remains deeply African Swahili.
In 2026, conservation efforts and creative tourism make Stone Town one of Africa's most immersive historic cities.
Local initiatives are diligently working to preserve the unique coral stone buildings from the humid climate, while boutique hotels and art galleries are breathing new life into once neglected structures. The city's famous Forodhani Gardens transform at night into a vibrant food market, where the scents of grilled seafood and Zanzibar pizza fill the air. This is not a museum, it is a breathing city of music, memory, and maritime history. Number 9. Tunis, Tunisia. Tunis stands on layers of history: Phoenician, Roman, Islamic, Ottoman, and modern. To understand Tunis is to peel back the epochs of civilization that have shaped the Mediterranean. The ancient city of Carthage, once Rome's greatest rival, lies just outside the modern capital. Its ruins a haunting reminder of a mighty empire built on maritime trade.
The remnants of Punic ports and Roman villas whisper tales of epic wars and grand ambitions, a history you can still walk through today.
The heart of Tunis, its Medina, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a bustling maze of souks, mosques, and palaces dating back to the 7th century.
In 2026, Tunis balances preservation with urban revival, making it one of North Africa's most intellectually rich destinations. Projects are underway to restore historic caravanserais into cultural centers and artisan workshops, ensuring that traditional crafts like leatherwork and perfume making continue to thrive.
This delicate act of balancing the weight of antiquity with the energy of a modern capital makes Tunis a compelling urban study. Number 8. Fez, Morocco. Founded in the 9th century, Fez is home to the world's oldest continually operating university, the Al-Qarawiyyin. It is a city dedicated to the mind and the spirit, a place where knowledge has been a currency for over a millennium.
Its car-free Medina remains one of the most intact medieval cities on earth, a sprawling, intricate world of over 9,000 alleyways, where the only traffic is the sound of footsteps and the call of merchants.
Navigating Fez is a sensory immersion. The air is thick with the scent of cedarwood from the carpenter's souk, the aroma of spices from the market, and the pungent smell of the ancient tanneries where leather is still dyed in vibrant hues using methods unchanged for centuries.
In 2026, Fez attracts scholars, artisans, and travelers seeking authenticity over spectacle. It resists the homogenizing forces of modern tourism, offering instead a profound connection to a way of life that values craftsmanship, community, and intellectual pursuit above all else.
Number 7. Timbuktu, Mali. Timbuktu was once synonymous with knowledge and wealth. Its name, for centuries, evoked the most remote and mysterious corner of the earth, a golden city at the edge of the Sahara.
From the 14th to 16th centuries, it was a global center of Islamic learning, housing tens of thousands of manuscripts on astronomy, law, mathematics, and philosophy. Scholars from across the Islamic world flock to its universities and libraries, making it a beacon of intellectual light. Despite conflict and climate challenges, Timbuktu remains a symbol of Africa's intellectual heritage. The city has faced immense hardship in recent years, with extremist groups threatening its very existence and the desert encroaching on its mud brick mosques.
Yet, the spirit of Timbuktu endures.
Heroic efforts by local librarians and international partners have saved thousands of ancient manuscripts, digitizing them to preserve this priceless repository of human knowledge.
To visit Timbuktu in 2026 is to witness a profound story of resilience and to honor a legacy that refuses to be erased. Number 6. Accra, Ghana. Accra blends colonial history, Pan-African identity, and modern African creativity. It is a city that looks forward without ever forgetting where it came from. Its forts, like Christiansborg and Usher Fort, stand as somber coastal sentinels, recalling the brutal history of the transatlantic slave trade. These structures are not just relics.
They are sites of conscience, powerful reminders of a past that continues to shape the present.
Yet, Accra is also a city of vibrant rebirth.
In 2026, it stands as a city of remembrance and renewal, a global capital for the African diaspora. Its modern districts, from the bustling markets of Makola to the trendy galleries of OSU, pulse with the energy of a cultural renaissance. It has become a hub for art, fashion, and music, with festivals like Afrokella, now Afrofuture, drawing visitors from around the world. Accra's journey from a key node in the slave trade to a beacon of Pan-African unity and creative expression is one of the most powerful urban stories of our time. Number 5. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Founded in the late 19th century by Emperor Menelik II, Addis Ababa is Africa's diplomatic capital. Its name means "you flower" in Amharic, and it represents both Ethiopia's ancient civilization and its modern political role on the continent.
Home to the African Union headquarters, the city is a melting pot of cultures, a place where the future of Africa is debated and decided.
Addis Ababa is a gateway to Ethiopia's staggering history, a civilization that traces its lineage back to the Queen of Sheba and the Aksumite Empire. Museums, like the National Museum of Ethiopia, house the fossilized remains of Lucy, one of our oldest hominid ancestors. Historic churches, such as the Holy Trinity Cathedral, serve as the final resting place of Emperor Haile Selassie and are stunning examples of Ethiopian ecclesiastical architecture. The city's evolving urban culture, with its burgeoning coffee scene and vibrant jazz clubs, makes Addis a must-explore historic city in 2026.
Number 4. Cairo, Egypt. Cairo is one of the oldest megacities on Earth.
For millennia, it has been the nexus of power, culture, and faith in the Nile Valley. From Pharaonic civilization, whose pyramids stand on the city's outskirts, to the golden age of Islamic scholarship that gave rise to its nickname, the City of 1,000 Minarets. Cairo's layers span millennia.
This is not just a city.
It is a living document of human history. In 2026, restoration projects and cultural districts are reshaping how visitors engage with this timeless city. The long-awaited Grand Egyptian Museum is finally showcasing the full treasures of Tutankhamun's tomb and countless other artifacts in a state-of-the-art facility.
Ambitious projects are revitalizing historic Cairo, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, restoring its Mamluk-era mosques, souks, and palaces.
This modern-day renaissance allows visitors to experience the city not as a chaotic sprawl, but as a curated journey through one of the world's most enduring urban landscapes.
Number 3. Dakar, Senegal. Dakar sits at the western edge of Africa, a city shaped by trade, resistance, and culture.
Perched on the Cape Verde Peninsula, it is a city defined by its relationship with the Atlantic Ocean. Just off its coast, Dioa, the island stands as a solemn memorial to the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. The House of Slaves and its Door of No Return offer a profoundly moving and essential lesson in human history, a site of pilgrimage for people from across the African diaspora. While honoring this painful past, modern Dakar thrives as a hub of African art, fashion, and music.
It is a city with an undeniable swagger and a creative soul.
It hosts the Dakar Biennale,
one of Africa's most important contemporary art exhibitions, and has been a driving force in global music for decades.
In 2026, Dakar's dynamic energy, its fusion of historical reflection and forward-looking creativity, makes it one of the most culturally significant cities on the continent.
Number 2. Marrakesh, Morocco. Founded in the 11th century as an imperial capital, Marrakesh is a city of power and spectacle. It is a place designed to dazzle, from the rose-hued walls of its Medina to the electric energy of its central square, Jema el Fna. For centuries, this square has been the city's open-air theatre, a vibrant stage for storytellers, musicians, snake charmers, and food vendors, coming alive each evening as it has for 1,000 years.
Its historic core remains vibrant, not preserved in silence. The souks of Marrakesh are a living ecosystem of commerce and craft, where artisans forge lanterns, weave carpets, and mix spices. In 2026, Marrakesh continues to set the standard for heritage tourism done right. It has mastered the art of restoring its historic arts into exquisite guest houses and preserving its palaces and gardens, while seamlessly integrating a world-class modern tourism infrastructure.
It proves that a historic city doesn't have to become a museum to protect its soul. Number 1. Lalibela, Ethiopia. Carved directly from solid volcanic rock in the 12th century, Lalibela is one of the most extraordinary religious cities on earth. This is not a city of buildings constructed block by block. It is a city excavated from the ground, a new Jerusalem hewn by hand under the command of King Lalibela.
The 11 monolithic churches, connected by a labyrinth of underground tunnels and passages, represent an unparalleled feat of engineering and a profound act of faith. Lalibela is not ancient ruins, it is a living sacred city, where history, faith, and community remain inseparable. Every day, white-robed priests conduct services. Pilgrims arrive after walking for weeks, and the air hums with chants that have echoed through these rock sanctuaries for over 800 years. To visit Lalibela is to step into a world where the medieval and the contemporary coexist, where faith is not just believed, but physically inhabited.
It is a testament to the idea that the greatest monuments are those that continue to serve the human spirit. Summary: Africa's historic cities are not about the past, they are about continuity.
In 2026, these cities invite the world not to consume history, but to understand it.
Africa's historic cities are living civilizations.
This documentary explores 10 African cities where history, culture, and modern life converge, ideal for cultural exploration in 2026 and beyond. Which African city should we explore next? Comment below.
Subscribe for deeper African history and culture.